Hello and welcome to the trade setup. In this video we're looking at Duolingo. It is time for another update, and quickly on the long time frame. We are tracking two distinct scenarios. Both of them are still looking forward to the upside, but here in the yellow scenario we have a wave 1 complete, and now we are looking for a larger retracement within a wave 2 where we expect a correction to reach the area between the $235 level down to the $97 level. And then of course we can expect a reversal from this area to the upside in an even larger and stronger third wave. Then we have the white interpretation, which supposes that here is a wave 1 up, a wave 2 down here, and then in the third wave to the upside we have the A wave complete, B wave complete, and then within the wave C we have a wave 1 up, a wave 2 down, third wave up, fourth wave down, possibly complete, and then we would be looking for continuation to the upside in the fifth wave to complete the overall wave 3. But for this to be the case, the wave 4 needs to hold above the $240 level, and then yes, we can continue to track still direct continuation within the fifth wave to the upside. And after this wave 2 would be complete, we would be looking for an additional 4-5 pattern, completing an overall larger wave 1, and then yes, we would still be looking for a correction within a wave 2. Now in the shorter time frame here, we have been tracking two different scenarios as well. Also, yeah, the white scenario following the idea of a wave 4 where we have a W wave down, an X wave up, and then a Y wave that would complete within an ABC pattern. And in the previous video we had a resistance area that was meant to hold the wave 4 and allow for direct continuation to the downside within the wave 3, and then we actually completed it. So for continuation to the downside in the fourth and fifth wave of the overall wave C, I would expect to hold the $302 level, but we appear to have actually broken out of that, and now I have to actually abandon the idea that this C wave would continue directly down, or this wave 4 in white really, and instead be tracking direct upside, assuming that this overall fourth wave completed now. There may still be a possibility that it could continue to the downside here in the idea of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I find that rather unlikely. If we actually form another low in this area, it is most likely in a different pattern, quite possibly in the yellow interpretation. Within the white scenario, I would really expect to have bottomed already in this case. And for the idea of a continuation to the downside, it is in the yellow scenario, but I would be first focusing on the idea that we have in this C wave forming to the downside in yellow, a wave 1 that formed down here, a wave 2 up, then an additional 1, 2 set up possibly here, and then yes, of course we continue in a third, fourth and fifth, complete the overall wave 3, and then another 4, 5 to complete the wave C. But for that to actually work out in that pattern and be the case, we would need to hold the wave 2 resistance area ideally. Now we can break above it, and it isn't invalidated completely until we actually break above the beginning here of the wave 1 that we would have for this 1-2 setup. But for the likelihood of it working out this way to be high, we would have to hold below the $343 level. And so far we still are within that resistance area, but we may be able to actually break out, and that would allow quite possibly invalidating or continuation into the invalidation of the yellow scenario, at least in the way that it is displayed here, and perhaps even completing this fifth wave in white, or at least getting a larger correction forming within the yellow scenario where we are in a wave 2, where this could be an A wave down, could be a B wave up, and then a C wave to the downside. And then this would allow some exits for any of you who might have entered in the support zone overall that we had here in white, and even securing some decent profits after all. Now for that, the first step is to break the $343 level. That is our first goal for now. And to the upside, account I would be looking for to work out, well, it is in a pretty fragile time frame, keep in mind, so it is a bit more unpredictable than usual. But here we could have a wave 1 up, a wave 2 down, then another 1, 2 set up here. Could be this the third wave up, the fourth wave down, and then we would be looking for a fifth wave. And if we complete this one, we would expect another 4-5 pattern. And if we also manage to complete this one as well, we would have an overall larger wave 1 that would allow an entry in a wave 2 correction for an even another push to the upside, possibly in the third wave, but at least in a wave C. Now, before we actually get ahead of ourselves, here we can at least add a count that would apply for this interpretation for the white scenario, and I would expect the wave 4 to hold the support in the area between the $308 down to the $297. So far, we reached the 38.2% retracement, which is the ideal target for a wave 4. We did get an initial good reaction, but yeah, we need still another high to complete this overall third wave within the third wave to the upside here in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 before we complete this additional 4-5 pattern. And for now, these are the levels. This is the trade setup. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, don't forget to subscribe and let me know what else you want me to cover. And I'll do my best to do that in the days and weeks ahead. And until then, I hope you have a nice day and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.